Hi, and welcome to our math lesson today. We're going to go ahead and get started with our calendar. Then we're going to go over our problem of the day from yesterday. Then we're going to learn about some missing addends, and then Mrs. Arnold's going to give you the problem of the day for today. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. So let's go over to our calendar. Can anybody remember what month we are in right now? We started a new month. Look at that name up there. Starts with an A, and it actually says A. So what month could we be in? January, February, March, April. We are in April. Now, yesterday was the 6th. What would today be? Yesterday was the 6th, making today the 7th. Very good. So today is the 7th. And if yesterday was Monday, what would today be? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You're right. It is Tuesday. So let's say the date together. Are you ready? Okay, repeat after me. Today is Tuesday, April 7th. Very good. Let's very quickly talk about yesterday and what yesterday was. So once again, we already went over this because we started there. Yesterday is the day before. So which one was yesterday, the 6th or the 8th? The 6th, very good. Yesterday was April 6th, and it was a Monday. What is tomorrow going to be? If today is the 7th, what's tomorrow? What number? The 8th. Very good. You guys are getting pretty good at this. So today is April 7th. Tomorrow is the 8th. Yesterday was the 6th. We went over all that. We're going to go ahead and come to our tens frames on how many days we've been in school. And we need to add another sticker, which I have right on my finger. And it's going to go right here. Okay, are you ready to count with me? I know it's a teensy bit hard to see. I wonder if I can move you a little bit closer. Hold on just a second. Can I get you a little bit closer? That's a little bit better. It's still kind of shiny, but that's just what the window does, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and count. Are you ready? Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137. You've been in school for 137 days now. So let's come over here. And we are going to add one more straw, just like we normally do, but real fast. This big bundle is worth how much? He's worth 100. We have 3 little bundles of 10, meaning they are worth 10, 20, 30. So we have 130, and we need to add another straw. Let's make sure we get, how much was it? 137. Let's see if we have 7 now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 137. So Mrs. Arnold needs to change that to a 7, doesn't she? 137. We're getting close to that being 10. I wonder what happens when it gets to 10. We'll have to wait and see. Next, we have our base 10 blocks. So the blue one is worth how much again? 100. The 3 greens are each 10, right? So 10, 20, 30. 130. And each of these guys are worth how many? 1. Right now we have 6. We need to make 137. Should I add another rod? Or should I add one of our little cubes? A rod or a cube? A cube. That makes 137, doesn't it? Great job. Okay, moving on. We're going to discuss our problem of the day from yesterday. I hope you did it in your packet. I'm going to open mine up and we're going to go through it real fast. So if you can find your problem from yesterday, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to flip to it while I grab a marker. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, did you find the page? Well, I hope you did. Now this is going to be really hard for Mrs. Arnold to draw while the page is up and down. So it might have to go down for a few seconds. But our problem yesterday was Harper had 5 teddy bears. 2 were pink and the rest were brown. How many brown teddy bears did Harper have? Now, Mrs. Arnold grabbed a brown and a pink marker so that she can solve her problem. Harper has 5 teddy bears. Okay. So I'm gonna draw a number bond to help me. Sorry, my markers are not fitting. I'm just gonna grab another color here, and I'm gonna draw a number bond. You may not have drawn a number bond, and that's okay. Maybe you just drew a picture of 5 teddy bears. But I'm gonna draw a number bond here. And we've seen this guy before, right? This is our whole. How many teddy bears does she have all together? She doesn't have 7. How many teddy bears did it say she had? Harper had 5 teddy bears. So how many teddy bears does she have? 5. That number goes here. So that means these two numbers have to add together to make 5. Okay, we weren't adding 5 and 2. Now, if we read farther, 2 teddy bears were pink. So I'm going to draw 2 little dots down here that are pink. I'm not going to draw teddy bears because I don't have time to draw teddy bears. But if you drew teddy bears, awesome. So 2 of them were teddy bears, or were pink. How many were brown? How many do I need over here to make 5? Well, I'm going to add some dots until I get to 5. So I already have 2. This guy would be number 3, number 4, number 5. Now I have 5, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are actually brown? 3 of them are brown. Another way you could have done this was that you just drew 2 teddy bears and thought, how many more teddy bears do I need to make 5? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many were brown? I know my 5 looks a little funny there because the marker, but that's okay. 3 of them. It's still 3. Now let's come down here and let's write a number sentence because we've been working on those. So, what plus what equals 5? 2 plus 3 equaled 5. Great job. I want you to see if your number sentence matches my number sentence. It does? Awesome. Okay, we're going to set this to the side, but we're going to come back to it because I have a new problem of the day for you later. But Mrs. Arnold's going to pull out her handy dandy chart here. Okay, can we see that? Got to turn you a little and angle you down. There we go. Okay, so today we are going to still be working on the goal we started last week. Let's go ahead and review our goal, okay? My goal is to solve a problem where one part is unknown. Very good. Okay, here we go. So last week we were working within 5, right? Well, I told you that today we were going to bump it up to 10. So now we're going to have a number plus some more that we don't know equaling 10. Okay, Mrs. Arnold created a number bond for us to use today, but she's got to tape it up on here, so hopefully it stays. I'm going to tape it right here over our goal so that we can see it and use it. Okay, We're going to use our number bond to help us draw pictures to figure out 10 because 10 is a little bit harder. You can use your cubes right in front of you, but Mrs. Arnold doesn't have a way to hold the cubes. It was really hard to hold them with 5, and I can't imagine having to hold 10. So if you want to have the cubes in front of you, that is amazing. Mrs. Arnold would love to see that. But Mrs. Arnold can't really show you the cubes, so she's going to be drawing, okay? Which, she just had a black marker. Oh, it's behind her. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to draw my cubes in here. Okay? Sound good? Okay, so we're just going to start with a random number. Let's start with 2. Okay? So 2 plus what equals 10? So I know that I'm trying to make 10, right? And I have 2. How many more do I need to have in my other group to make 10? So if you have your cubes in front of you, you should have 10 cubes. I want you to make a group of 2 and put the rest in the other pile and see how many you have in your other pile. While you're doing that, I'm going to draw a picture down here. Don't pay attention to my picture right now. You figure out how many cubes are in that other pile. Okay, take a look up here, please. I want you to look up here. I drew 10 dots along the bottom, okay? Because we know our whole is 10. That's how many we're going to have all together. I can see 2 of them. So I'm going to cross out 2 of my dots. How many dots do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you get 8 in your other pile? When you pulled 2 out, were you left with 8? You should have been. So 2 plus 8 equals 10. That is one of our number pairs. Okay, let's do this again. You use your cubes, and I'm going to keep using my dots. We're going to do 4 this time. 4 plus what equals 10? 4 plus what equals 10? So you should make a group of 4 and see how many you have left over. Okay, how many do you have left over in that other group? Okay, let's see if I get the same answer as you. So, I already have 4 cubes over on one side, so I'm going to cross out 4 circles because those are already one group. So that is one group right there. How many are in my other group? 6. Did you get 6? I got 6. So let's go ahead and read our number sentence. Read it with me. Ready? 4 plus 6 equals 10. Very good. Let's go ahead and do another one. Now, I'm curious to see if some of you are catching on to what we're doing, because we're really not adding. I want you to think about that as we do our next one. We're going to do 9. 9 plus what equals 10? Okay, I've talked you through the last one. What should you be doing with your cubes right now? Okay, how many did you get? Let's see if I get the same answer. So I have 9 cubes in one of my groups, and I have 10 cubes in total still, right? I'm not adding them together. It's not what we're doing. My 9 is part of that 10. So I'm going to put 9 of them in a group, and this time, instead of crossing them out, I'm going to circle that group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is one group. How many would be in the other group? 1. Very good. Great job. Okay, let's put him up here and let's read our number sentence. Are you ready? 9 plus 1 equals 10. Great job. We have one more for today and then we're going to be done. We're going to work on this some more later. So don't be worried if you don't know how to do it yet because we're going to have a few days of this. So let's see, can I erase just my circle? Oh, I can't. Okay, let's do 7. 7 plus what equals 10? Go ahead and use your cubes. Okay, did you get an answer? You should have a group of 7 and a group of, let's see. So I'm going to circle 7 of them, like I'm putting them in a group together, because I can't put mine in a group together because I don't have cubes in front of me, but I'm going to circle 7 of them so that they're in a group together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many have to be in another group? 3 of them. Very good. So let's go ahead and read our last number sentence, and then I'm giving you a problem of your day, and you are all done with math. Are you ready? 7 plus 3 equals 10. Very good. Okay, so our problem of the day today. Remember how I told you to set this aside? I need you to turn the page. We're going to use the back of the paper. Now, Mrs. Arnold already wrote the problem here. Remember, you guys don't have to write the problem down. It's just there so that we can see it and you can pause it if you need to. So here's the problem. Ready? Adrian played with 6 cars. 4 were blue and the rest were green. How many were green? Adrian played with 6 cars. 4 were blue and the rest were green. How many were green? Okay, how many cars did Adrian play with? He played with 6. That's our whole, right? He played with 6 cars. 4 of those are blue. I wonder how many are green. I need you to draw me a picture and write the number sentence at the bottom, okay? Adrian played with 6 cars. 4 were blue and the rest were green. How many were green? Thank you so much for joining me today. Keep coming back to see if your name's in our next problem of the day. Bye.